Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. I think this is the first video that I'll probably upload since like a year ago, but hoping to do more videos soon, so stay tuned for that. I thought I'd do a bit of a random one just because I wanted to sort of vlog and like keep record of some of the gifts that I got for Christmas this year, and they were really thoughtful and they were really sweet, and I think a lot of them were sort of focused around what I wanted to do with different things for my mental health. So I just thought, regardless of whether it's Christmas or not, a lot of them are good present inspiration. I just think they're good for different types of people, present inspo throughout the year. So I thought I'd record a video in case anyone was interested or just likes watching. I know I quite like watching the what I got for Christmas video. And yeah, I'm so grateful to have all of these wonderful gifts. So this is all I've managed for Christmas spirit right now. It's now January, so are these even on the right way? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, cool. It's fine. And my top says, "I'm sexy and I snow it," with a absolutely hench snowman. You're welcome. So I don't know where to start. I've just got like a box here, which you can see, and just some random bits here. So I guess I'll just get into it. So I think I'll start over here. We got quite a few board games. Some of these are also for me and my partner, or for my partner. A few of them I think have just sort of got mixed up together, but that's absolutely fine. I'll just show you for both because we will both be using them. So we got quite a few board games. We really like to expand our board game collection. We really enjoyed it, like having nights in together, but also getting friends round. So yeah, I think it's a really fun thing that we did, and one of the reasons we connected when we started getting closer as friends. So yeah, the first one is herd mentality. It says, "Whatever you do, don't stand out." So it's a party game and it's got a simple mission, which is think like everyone else. So you get certain questions. Let me see if I can show you. And I think you have to like choose what you think the majority is going to ask, is going to answer, and then if you stand out, so you basically choose an answer that nobody chooses, that's sort of how you lose. We haven't played it yet. We didn't get to play it over Christmas, but really looking forward to this. And I think this is by Big Potato Games, which is apparently quite a good brand for like party games, especially with your friends. We got the Logo board game second edition. I actually got this for my partner and myself because we had the Logo board game, but the original one. We've played it before with family. Absolutely love it. It's a really good like family board game, but a lot of the questions are from, or like a lot of the brands that are used are from quite a while ago. So my nan will remember them, some of them, and for example, my partner and I will never have heard of them. So they've done an updated edition. I'm trying to see what year it was made. 2020. So it has really like popular brands now. So things like, I don't know, Swarovski, Kinder, Skechers, Specsavers, Nutella, just things that I don't think were in the original, and it's really fun. There's just lots of little question cards. Some have pictures on, some have just general like trivia questions, and it's a really simple, easy game, but fun for everybody. The next is Cockroach Poker. Don't ask me exactly what this is about, but there's cards with different types of insects and stuff on them, and it's all about bluffing your way to victory, and I quite like it because it's so little, so you can sort of take it anywhere. 2 to 6 players, and it takes around 15 to 25 minutes, so this is a really good game to like take when you're traveling, if you're going, let's say, camping, or if you're just going abroad, or even if you're sort of a couple or like friends that like playing them, like when you go waiting for food, when you go out to eat, that sort of thing. So once again, haven't played this, but have heard really good things about it, and my partner is really excited to play this, so I am looking forward to it. Next, we've got Root. This is actually for my partner, but obviously it's going to be both of us probably playing it. This is a very heavy and I think quite a game where you need to have quite a bit of commitment. So this isn't one that you can just pull out and start playing with people. I think it takes quite a lot, at least like a day of play time, or putting aside half a day with somebody or a group of friends to really learn how to play it. I think it's quite difficult to get the hang of, but apparently once you get the hang of it, you start getting used to playing. It's a really, really fun game. So it's all about these woodland creatures that they look kind of creepy. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see. Where are they? Hopefully you can see. I don't know. They do look a little bit creepy to me, if I'm honest. But you attempt to rule a fantastic forest kingdom in the ultimate asymmetric game of adventure and war. It's won loads of awards and the reviews are really, really good. I think I'm going to say I'm excited about everything because I am. Now, we've got Cubitos, or Cubitos, whichever way you'd like to say it. This is a game which is basically about rolling dice. Lots and lots of dice, and we've actually already played this. We played this on Boxing Day, I think it was, my partner and I, and it was so much fun. It says be fast or be last. Players take on the role of participants in the annual Cube Cup, a race of strategy and luck to determine the Cubitos champion. You do your rolling the dice at the same time, which is quite nice, so you're not waiting, which some people can get quite bored with, like waiting for lots of players to do their turn. You actually complete your turns at the same time, and then the sort of risk factor is if you roll too many or you roll certain things on dice, you could go bust. And it's all about getting around the racetrack, but there's different racetracks, there's not just one. It says 56 ability cards, so you can change them around, because I only think you definitely use less than 10 each time, so you can change them around, which means it has really good replayability, which I like about it. And it was just a really fun game. I really like rolling dice for whatever reason. I just really enjoy it. So any game centered around rolling dice is definitely a win for me. Okay, last one on the board game front. Oh no, the box looks a bit battered already, but this is called What Next? Cool. So the main bit on the back says, how would you escape from a rampaging 40-foot koala? So let me show you the back. That's the 40-foot koala. If you were wondering what that might look like, it says the Pick Your Path adventure game packed with challenges. So with this one, I think there's loads of different mini games, and there's so many that, once again, it has really good replayability. So all the players must work together as they make their way through 3 exciting adventures to reach the end and win the game. You'll each have to master the challenges you meet along the way. So there's lots of different ones of that, which you won't cover sort of every round that you play, and avoid as much peril as you can. So yeah, it looks really fun. It's got really good reviews once again. It says family game, party game, 1 to 4 players, covers basically what most people would like in a game, at least a party game. So, on the game side, but not board game. So I actually asked for this. I didn't specifically ask for this, but I mentioned it quite a few times. So this is Ring Fit Adventure. I know most people have probably heard of it, but I always seen it, and it seems to be getting like really, really good reviews. And I was just like, oh, maybe this is a fun way to move my body without, you know, the pressure, I guess, of always having to go to the gym or having to have it be high intensity, or, you know, just the standard things that you do for exercise. So I thought it would be nice to broaden my horizons and have something fun to do. I always like the idea of gamifying things, or like good habits, I suppose, when I can. So this works. I've actually already played it, so the ring isn't in there, but you basically have a ring and I don't know if you can see that, but like a ring and a leg strap. It's really simple to set up, and it's been a lot of fun so far. It takes a while to get the calibration right, I must say, but once you get it right, it's like, wow, I'm so tired. I've done 15 minutes where I've been jogging, I've been doing, you know, fighting these little monsters by doing these power moves, things like squatting, overhead press with the ring, and it very much reminds me of like old school Pilates TPTs, like the moves, but it has a variety of moves and you unlock them as you go along. Some of them are just basic compound movements like squats, as I said. Some of them are yoga movements. There was like things to do with the chair pose, and some of them seem very like Pilates-esque to me. I'm no professional though, but that's just what I saw on there already. and you go through the track by basically jogging certain things. If you're going through water, you have to do high knees to go quicker, and those sort of things. So it seems really, really fun. It's enjoyable. It's kind of like playing something like, I don't know, Mario Party or something like that, but you actually have to move with it. So I very much recommend, if you're looking for something fun and a way to get some movement in, if that's something you've been struggling with. It is only for one person though. I don't think you can do multiplayer, so just to note that you can have multiple people playing, like having a user on it to play, but I just don't think you can play together, so do bear that in mind. It is a one player game. Cool. Next, on to, this is something that I asked for. It's called the Shakti Mat, and this is the sort of neck pillow. I don't know how to explain this in great detail, but basically it's to do with acupressure, and it's a mat that has like spikes basically on it, and you lie on it, and once you get used to it, initially it's going to be painful. I'm going to do a whole video on my experience, whether it's worth it, whether it's like a gimmick, whether it doesn't work, whether it's actually extremely painful. But it starts off being sort of, it's meant to start off being a bit painful, a bit uncomfortable, but nothing too extreme. But eventually, because it's acting on your pressure points, it's meant to really relax your muscles and help you relax, meditate, sleep. Some people say they fall asleep on this mat, which you may not believe when I show you what the mat looks like. It's very pretty. I think this is one of your most original brands. There's a lot of copies, but people tend to say that it doesn't really work as well. So it's very pretty on the back. It's a simple mat that you would lie on. Bam! I don't know if you can see that actually. Hold on, let me just, yeah, so they're the spikes. Yeah, maybe if I put it like this, actually. They're just like mini spikes on the mat. And some people will look at this and go, you're absolutely crazy, why would you do that to yourself? And some people will be like, interesting, that's nice in the health and wellness space, right? So hopefully there's a few, like a bit of both, or whoever watches this or finds this video. I personally have had issues with sciatica on my right side recently. Also, I just have really quite like trapped nerves in my shoulder area and that sort of thing. And then it's always my back area that is the most need of a massage or relaxation. It always feels quite tense, and so I wanted to get something to help with that. Also help with my ability to be like mindful and just sort of I was gonna say shut down my brain, that's not the right word, to relax my brain, to be able to give myself the space to just breathe and meditate where I can. And this is meant to help with that, so I thought, like, let's try and, you know, balance my energy. This is also for your neck. You don't have to have this. I guess you could try and use the mat for both, but this is just an add-on for your neck. As you can see, it's just that shape so that you can add it on, and it has the exact same spikes. I'm not gonna lie, when you press on it, you can, if you're just resting on it, there's no pain. It just feels kind of prickly, but in almost a nice way. If you put any pressure on it, yep, you can feel that that's spiky. You can definitely feel that it's spiky. But I'm looking forward to trying it, and I will test it out, tell you my thoughts, see what it's good for, give you a little bit more in-depth information as to like how it's meant to work, because I haven't got that really to hand. Subscribe down below so you don't miss that video when it comes out. I'm going to be posting more regularly than my last year of not posting, so stay tuned. Put that to the side. See, I just scratched it over my hand and it is quite sharp, so there we go. Next thing, this is very practical and important. I basically had a reusable water bottle, carried it everywhere with me, had it at all times. Unfortunately, when we went to Florida, I lost it. So I've actually got 2 new bottles. These are from One Green Bottle, if yes, one green bottle, really good, sustainable company, eco-friendly, and it's just a plain bottle. It has a straw. I really need a water bottle with a straw. Top tip, it helps you drink more water. Don't come at me saying anything different, I won't believe you. But honestly, try, if you are struggling with your water intake and haven't used a water bottle with a straw, try using it. I think it's amazing how it changes how much water you drink. It's a bit weird, but yeah. And it has a straw inside, and it's a bendy straw as well, really easy to clean. Got a sort of sports cap. I got 2 of these actually from 2 different people, which is perfect, because before because I used it every day, I was like, oh, when I wanted to clean it, I was rushing to clean it because I wanted to still use it for the day, but now I have 2, so I don't have to stress about that. I have one that's black, as you can see, and then I have one that's blue that I'm currently using. Yes, so this one's the blue one that I'm currently using, and you can get a little carabiner thing. Well, it's not a carabiner, it's just a holder, but it reminds me of one to put round. And yeah, they're just really, really good bottles. Sorry if I moved, my camera did something really weird. I have no idea what it did, but it just stopped. So there we go. We've got this star decoration. It's really cute, and it's got these pink tassels, and it will be really nice addition to our Christmas decorations for next year. Great job, great job. Okay, so I got a little cute mug. It's from The Happy News by Emily Coxhead. It's a really, really colourful packaging, and I absolutely love it. It's so cute and small, but this is perfect for when we have coffee in the morning. We have a coffee machine, and we don't tend to put like too much extra water with our like black Americano in the morning, so this is perfect. And it says on here, if you can see, I should try and read it. Notice the tiny moments of joy, they're super important, which is really cute. And the other side says, a little boogie every day makes things seem okay, which I absolutely love, because I love a little boogie. I love having music on and just moving my body a bit, and doing that to sort of cheer me up. So yeah, really love that mug. So we've got this I actually got for myself, so this is a present from myself, but there we go. It is a book cover. So for example, when I take my books around, because I do have quite a lot of books to read that are just in actual book form rather than on a Kindle or something, when I take them everywhere, I put them in my backpack, often the pages can get like ruined, and I'm not super stressed about the book getting a little bit worn. Obviously when you read them, the spine and those sort of things get a little bit worn, and that's fine, but actually getting them sort of like pages bent out of shape or anything like that would really upset me, because books are just so beautiful. And I absolutely love books, and I've gotten into reading again recently, so yeah. I saw my friend get one of these or something similar years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, at university. And now I've got one, and I think the embroidery is so cute. I can link the seller actually down below, because you can get them on Etsy. And yeah, really, really happy with this. So for example, a book in the book pouch, and then it's got the cute little button, and there you go, it will be kept safe, which I just absolutely love. That's a good movement onto books. So I've got book lovers. I've finished this actually. Book lovers, this was on BookTok. It went like super viral, I think, as did many books that I've recently read, such as Verity by Colleen Hoover. You need to read it if you have not read it before. So this is a cute little sort of like enemies to lovers plot. One summer, 2 rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. It's a feel-good book. I really enjoyed it actually. It wasn't too cheesy, that it was too much. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this. So this is Book Lovers. Klara and the Sun, by, I don't know how to say their name, Kazuo Ishiguro, maybe? Winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature. So this is another book I got. Look it up if you are interested. I go into like super detail about each book, but it says on the blurb that In Klara and the Sun, they look at our rapidly changing world through the eyes of an unforgettable narrator to explore a fundamental question: what does it mean to love? Which sounds lovely, and I kind of like going into some books not knowing anything about them and just enjoying them for what they are, and yeah, that's what this one is going to be for me. Then I've got the amazing Maurice. It's Maurice or Morris. I don't know if it's Maurice or Morris. Me and my partner say it differently. And his Educated Rodents. This is by Terry Pratchett. Look at the cover. It's so beautiful. My partner got me this because I've only read one Terry Pratchett book, and that was The Wintersmith, and fell in love with it. And I just, yeah, I hadn't read fiction for a while and absolutely loved The Wintersmith. I just thought it was such a good story, and my partner grew up listening to a lot of the Terry Pratchett audiobooks, reading the books with his family, those sort of things. So he sort of got me two of the Terry Pratchett books to sort of fall in love, and I know there's a movie adaptation of this out currently, so yeah, I'm quite excited to read this. The other one is Terry Pratchett, The Wee Free Men, a Tiffany Aching novel. So if you don't know, The Wintersmith has Tiffany Aching as one of the main characters in it, or the main character in it, who's growing up as a witch. And this is the, I don't know if it's the first in the series. Yeah, the first book in the Tiffany Aching sequence, because I think The Wintersmith is like the second or third. So he got me the first one to continue. I'll probably end up collecting all of the Terry Pratchett books if I continue liking them. I know they're like suitable for young readers or teenage readers or etc, but I don't care. I absolutely love them. I actually got this for myself. I thought this was really sweet. This is by Rupi Kaur. It's Healing Through Words, and it's basically a journal with lots of prompts for healing. I've been going through my own healing journey recently, very much at the start of a very long journey, which I will also be talking about in a further video. So yeah, I just got this. It has different exercises in it, stuff to do with poetry. For example, just read exercise 1. It's talking about what trauma looks like. Close your eyes, take 10 deep breaths nice and slowly. After the 10th breath, spend some moments meditating on the word trauma. Then draw what trauma looks like in the space below. When your eyes were closed and you were meditating on the word, what did you see? Those are sort of questions. Take some time to examine a drawing. What do you feel from it? There's lots of different exercises. In fact, there's just so many. This is a very thick book, which I love. So if I'm feeling really lost and I'm struggling to, or I want to sit down and journal, but I just have no idea where to start, which I get that feeling quite a lot of, oh, I don't want to just sit down with nothing. This is a really good book, I feel, to just give me some prompts that I need. And help me basically not get bored initially from the whole sort of journaling process. I've got a cute hat, which I will not put on from my granddad, bless him, which is really sweet. I actually have quite a lot of pink and red clothes, so this is perfect. Cute little bobble hat. I got Eden Perfumes. Eden Perfumes are basically a company that do paraben-free phthalates. I have no idea how to say that word. Free, and they're basically vegan perfumes, and they do a lot of the sort of the perfumes that you know and love. Let's say Chanel, Dior, Lady Million, which used to be sort of one of my favorite perfumes, Marc Jacobs Daisy, all of those, but basically replicas of those scents, but in vegan and cruelty-free format, which is important to me, because I wanted to find something that smelled like those perfumes that I used to use all the time. So I got 2 of them. One is for Marc Jacobs Daisy. I have the sort of replica of Lady Million upstairs, and I absolutely love it. I think it's great. They last long. They sort of stick well to clothing, so your clothing smells really nice also. And yeah, just really nice simple bottles, as you can see. I will try and link all these things down below. Perfumes, always good. Vegan and cruelty free, even better. Next, I got this really cute little package from partner's family, some of my partner's family, which is really lovely. They know I love little elephants, so they got me this really cute, you can see, really cute little elephant. in the winter, you can never go wrong with getting socks, ever, in England, I would say. Especially like sort of really thick, good quality socks. These are a 2-pack of boot socks by Berry & Wilson. And I really very much appreciate them because I tend not to splash out money on socks. I don't know about you. Like, I don't know if you tend to buy really nice socks. I wish I did, but I just don't, which means there are many holes in my socks often. So I wanted to get some good socks. The Wickham's Candle Company in Norfolk, which is where they're from. Oh, it's 100% eco soy wax, by the way. And this is a spiced orange flavour. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely beautiful. That is the company. That is just the best. Everything you could want in. Imagine what you think a spiced orange candle should smell like, and this is exactly what it smells like, but it also smells really fresh at the same time. And then we got 2 chocolates between us. So you've got a veggie chocolate, which is a fudge crunch milk chocolate, which my partner will have, and then we've got the plant-based oat milk chocolate. These are by Knorr, handcrafted chocolate. They're plant-based, made in the UK, soy-free, ethically sourced, single origin. So tick, compostable packaging. Also, haven't tried this brand before, so I'm really looking forward to trying a new brand. Oh no, my battery is gonna die. That's not good. Oh gosh, okay. Quick. Most special presents I got from my partner's mum and dad is this absolutely beautiful, oh my gosh, this absolutely beautiful hand sculpted elephant, which is, I don't know if you can see, and it's actually a candle, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's handmade by expert candle makers in the mountain kingdom of Eswatini. And these are Swaziland fair trade candles. They're made using an ancient technique, and it's just, look at it, it's just absolutely beautiful. Am I ever going to burn this candle? Probably not. But it's just so beautiful, and the sort of ethics behind the brand also are absolutely amazing. I will try and link them down below also. So if you want to get a special gift where everyone tends to love candles, but just something like with a little bit of extra spice and uniqueness, that is I would definitely recommend, and I absolutely loved getting that. I'm so appreciative of the gift. Next, once again back to a practical gift. Anyone who has a lot of Apple products, I asked for this actually. This is a 3-in-1 wireless charging station. So it charges your iPhone, your Apple Watch, and your AirPods. I was gonna say earpods, oh my gosh. Yes, so it charges them all in this like sort of compact design little charger. And I really like this because I often, we don't have a lot of like loads of plug sockets and things in the place that we're currently in. So trying to charge all of them separately is just a bit annoying, even with extension leads, etc. So having it all in one is really nice. Also, it just avoids me going, where are my AirPods? I've like can't find them. That often happens. I'm quite clumsy when it comes to just putting my stuff anywhere when I come in, so it's really nice that I can have this as the base where everything should be. We've got this is a puzzle by Elena, Essex. I think you can get these on the official website and on places like Amazon. I just absolutely loved, can you see this, the picture on it? Yes, okay, it's not upside down. The picture, it's an 1,000-piece puzzle with sort of struggling with my mental health quite recently. I wanted to find things that are fun, mindful tasks that I can just sit down and focus on, especially when I'm like, oh, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, and sort of getting into things like just vegging on the couch, actually having things that I'm like, okay, well, you can focus on that. So I really enjoyed getting this because I wanted to see whether I just liked doing puzzles. I know you always think of puzzles, or I always think of puzzles, but I'm like, oh no, you know, like that's something I used to do when I was younger and enjoyed, not now. But I absolutely love doing this. I ended up doing it with my partner for most of it, and we smashed it out. I've actually completed it, and I haven't taken it apart. I haven't taken it apart because it's just, I just love it. So let me just show you actually. So here is the puzzle, as you can see. Oh, I just love it. I love it so much. I don't know how long it took us to do, but we just did a couple of hours here and there on different days. Now, next thing is my mum actually got my partner and I, so you know you can go to cocktail sort of workshops and experiences, and there's lots of different themes. You go to Harry Potter, Breaking Bad for example, so it's sort of similar to that, but it's for tea. So we absolutely love tea and herbal tea. We got a bird and blend tea advent calendar this year, and it gives you 2 tea bags per day. Highly recommend. It was amazing. Lots of fruit teas, lots of rooibos type tea, so like red bush tea blends. Some of them were just so yummy. None of them were like bad. Obviously we had our favorites, etc., but it was just so much fun. So my mum actually got us a magic potions brewing and tea mixology workshop. It's in London. This one's in London Angel, but they have a few locations around the country. I think there's one in Manchester, there's one down south, etc. And this is for the 2 of us with the same company, Bird and Blend Tea. So you go there and you do like potion brewing and different tea blends, and you learn about how to like do those tea blends, and obviously you can buy tea probably at a discounted price when you're there, hopefully at a discounted price when you're there, and it's just it sounds like a really fun experience, but doing it with tea, and especially for those people that either are tea lovers or they want that sort of, they would probably enjoy that experience but don't drink alcohol, so they're not alcohol drinkers. I think this is a really fun, unique, different alternative, and it can be quite thoughtful depending on the person. So yeah, I really like that. I will put the company down below so you can look that up. I think this is the last one, or it's at least the last one that is around me, that I may have forgotten a few things that we've already put away, but we got a theatre gift card, which is really lovely. This is theatre tokens, the gift of theatre with no expiry date, which is super handy. So I yeah, really look forward to using this. My partner and I absolutely love the theatre. I think a lot of people love the theatre, and even people that don't go very often tend to, if they get gifted or get surprised with an outing to the theatre, tend to really enjoy themselves. So I think you can never go wrong with like a theatre voucher, and for some reason to me it feels like a little bit more personal than let's say, I don't know, just putting money in a card, or a voucher for maybe, I don't know, just like a high street brand shop, like I don't know, New Look, Topshop, whatever. Of course that might have significance to a specific person, and I completely understand that, but I don't know, theatre just seems a little bit more like fancy, a bit more festive, and I was very much appreciative to get a voucher. Right, I don't know how long this video is going to be because I just waffled on, but it's just because I really enjoyed all of the presents I got. I felt so blessed on Christmas when we were opening them. I just really appreciate and the thought that was put into a lot of these presents, and just, yeah, I think there's a good range for people if you want to support people's mental health, sort of mindfulness, or like mindful activities, I suppose. Elevated, cute sets, so like the candle, the candle from Norfolk, or the sculpted candle that I explained. Different board games to try out, because who can ever go wrong with a board game. Practical gifts like a sustainable water bottle. The list goes on. I'm not going to repeat all of them, but yeah, really appreciative. I hope this has given you some idea, or one new idea of a potential present for somebody, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Like I said, I'm going to hopefully get some more videos out in the future soon, so please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of me, and a little bit more about my mental health transformation journey, goals, if I even want to call it. I'm not sure I want to call it goals for 2023, but just sort of the journey I'm on currently. I hope you had an amazing New Year celebrations. Happy 2023. I really hope it's a good one for you. Be kind, be gentle to yourself. try not to put too much pressure on yourself to change absolutely everything and have all these goals for a new year. I appreciate resets are really nice to have, and it's good to have a reason, but just try and be a little bit more gentle with yourself this January. That's definitely something that I'm trying this year, that I haven't really done in any previous year that I can remember. Take care. Bye.